ね。もうすぐ三五宮様との約束の日だ。そろそろ出発しよう。準備はできたかな？まずは渡積島の軍営に連れて行ってあげるよ。それから三五宮様のところまで行こう。もし途中で船酔いしたらすぐに僕に言ってね。でも君は南十字戦隊にいたことがあるらしいから大丈夫だと思うけど。よし、じゃあ出航だ。
There is no escape.
Wah, ribut tak ada. Aku buat story aja. Story lah. Nanti dulu. Habis story ni ah. Aku buat live. Live on air. Si dah dia. Himiko itulah. So voice actor Jepun kan. Macam, what is this? Asal batu elektrik ni apa benda pula yang chest tu. Hancurkan apa? Oh. Dia buka.
That's what I call treasure.
Ada chest, ada chest lagi. Ada. Tapi bagus tu bal dia immune tau dekat elektro kalau yang ada elektrik kat air.
Illusion shattered.
Apa? Kalau ya air kalau dia ada karet-karet kan, dia immune. Dia tak kat YouTube. Dia introduce dia terangkan karakter ni. Wish, biar betul dia immune. Tak apa-apa, dia immune. Ya.
Shine down.
Baru buat seorang ke buat orang.
Everybody stand back. Illusion shattered.
Aduh, dia main lel. Dia ni benda. Malah party. Tak penuh lagi hati aku.
Now you shall perish. This body belongs to ice and snow.
Pekah ini. Asal dia karen. Energy. Okay.
There is no escape. Illusion shattered. escape.
Okay. Satu. Okay, itu. Event eh? Jom buat dulu. Hai. Karakter apa? Karakter apa-apa pun. Kau free semua karakter? Ada.
Illusion shattered.
Ah. Yang ni baik. Mau nak child. Child saya tak.
But a momentary distraction.
Child, weh. Combo dengan bal ni sedap eh. Sok. Elektro dengan air. Sok. Alah, ada puzzle lah tu. Biar ya puzzle. Tahan dulu. Nantilah explore. Pompa energi ya. Zero Naro. Disappear.
Worthless.
Tak nak mati. Baik pakai ni ya.
Kata kalau nak panas-panas pergi rumah dia besok pagi ambil ke rumah dia kalau nak panas. Nanti aku tanya pukul berapa.
Seorang ah.
Tahu dah aku ni tak tanya.
Oh ni tempat dia.
Dek.
Kokomi tempat Kokomi baik bapak cantik lah. Macam dekat dunia SpongeBob.
Dia kata kalau nak panas-panas besok pagi kalau tak nanti jangan bawa. Nanti aku cakap dengan dia lah.
Macam dalam laut je. Dalam laut kan ada macam kerang-kerang tu. Kena baik. SpongeBob baik tempat dia. Tak ada air terjun. SpongeBob kan ni. Mana orang tu? Oh ni. Ending dia macam mana? Ending dia? Kau dah habis kan main? Ending dia macam mana? Apa jadi dekat MC? Kos-kos OP eh. Kau sedih lah tu.
Kalau suruh hantar petang frozen apa?
Ah? Nama dia apa?
Nanti aku tanya dia kalau panas besok dia ambil besok. Kan? Kalau petang
Ke bukan rider shotgun ya?
petang ni. Ni dah migau ini hari pun dah.
Ya. Aku tengah bercakap. Alah, cakap nenek ni lama. Banyak gila dia bercakap. Mana baca? Ah.
Nanti aku tanya dia kalau ada panas-panas, pukul 8 lebih lah.
Wih, lama gila dia cakap dengan nenek ni.
Kalau hari ni boleh buat, suruh Antoni ni nanti aku tanya dia dulu
Ya, ai. Nama dia? Pendek gila.
Kalau dah ini nanti tak sedap. Nanti aku tanya dia dulu.
Dia elektro Archon yang baru janjian. Nen.
Yelah, dua paket lah kau.
Saya tahu lah.
RM2.
Here we are, the training grounds for Watatsumi Island's troops. Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep the locals safe.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by helping in the logistics division. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
So, Sangonomiya is the name of the place where Sangonomiya Kokomi lives? Huh. Let's go check it out.
Mana ada bintang tu? Apa yang bintang? Oh tu. Apa dia? Kokomi. Tiba lawan bal. Aku nak bal aku lawan bal dia. Bal aku menang. Bal dia lemah.
Roti canai itu besok boleh tak ambil panas-panas besok?
Email.
Nanti suruh
Ya.
Yati ambil dalam pukul 8 lebih lagi tu.
Oi, mana botak dia? Shit, tak apalah. Sekejap. Aduh. Cantik dah siap. SpongeBob boy tempat ni. Macam SpongeBob. Dunia SpongeBob. Dunia dalam laut.
Tapi kalau hari ni Frozen tak boleh
Benda pula ni. Oh, ada permata boy. Permata. Apa jadi aku terjun kat laut ni? Oh, tak ada apa-apa lah. Terlemas.
Pukul 9 Tak, nanti aku suruh Yati ambil pukul 9. Kau kasih alamat ni ya. Kau jangan tak siap pula pukul 9.
Pokok.
Ni kosong ni. Mana ada kuah dia? Besok pukul 9 Pukul 9.
Mana. Aduh.
Food supplies are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will think of a way.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army.
Bal lawan tu. Si Nora bal menang
Whoever this mystery supporter is, they're doing us a great
Ada ba lo si Nora?
Huh? Tepe,
Tak
what
ada.
are you doing back on Watatsumi Island? Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency.
Oo.
Oh, really?
Penonton eh.
So are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing
May
business,
bertanya
so
tengah
I
buat
won't disturb
assignment.
you any
Gua
further.
tengah main
Feel
game.
free to visit me if you have any time to spare. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about a third-party supporter. What was that about?
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, they also furnished us with a great deal of supplies. Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to
Pesta
open
je
up
Zio.
and
Kalau
fight
kau
the
dapat
Shogun's
Zio,
army
kau
on the
rasa
front
macam
line.
wow 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 wow. Itulah. Kita lain semua tak boleh dash. Boleh dash.
I am not without my doubts about the whole affair. But Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us. The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army. Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. So let's consider them an anonymous ally. Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary, please report it to me at once.
Your Excellency, does this mean that the food at the front line is going to get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and everyone was begging for some barbecued meat.
Begging.
Don't worry, I've already made arrangements for that. Everyone will have their fill of meat. But to be clear, still no alcohol.
That's fantastic.
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. The Resistance Army's rations have barely changed at all since the Vision Hunt decree was first announced. I will discuss this with the Logistics Division to see what further improvements can be made. However, our supplies are still limited. I must ask you to remain patient until victory is ours.
When will the Vision Hunt decree finally end?
That's the question. And I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's attitude just doesn't seem to add up. And neither does the Shogun's. The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun seems completely indifferent to the fact that it has effectively caused a civil war. I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. All I can say for certain is that as long as the Vision Hunt decree remains in force, we will never give up our fight. Traveler, to confirm, knowing the current situation facing Watatsumi Island and the Resistance, are you still willing to fight with us? Good. Then here is your assignment. I hereby appoint you as Captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operations Unit, Swordfish 2.
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? Is this the same Swordfish Special Ops unit that I'm thinking of? It's hard enough getting into a Special Ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to Captain in one fell swoop. This is incredible.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, you can lead your team to victory.
So when do we take up our post?
The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately, and we need a special operations unit to eliminate them and stabilize the rear guard. I have already written your appointment letter, which you'll need to show them on arrival. Once that's out of the way, please lead them in ridding the area of Ronin. The Special Ops unit comprises Watatsumi Island's elite soldiers. They can be a little rough around the edges, but I have every confidence that you will win their trust.
What about me, Your Excellency? Any battles you need me to get involved in? I want to make a contribution to the Resistance too.
Of course. I'll arrange something and brief you shortly.
All right! One successful operation coming right up! You may have swiped the captaincy of Swordfish too, but watch this space, because this guy's on his way up!
Okay, sure. Well, be careful out there. Don't push yourself too hard. Well, Traveler, let's move out.
Kabel tu bulat dengan kain basah je lah. I'm begging you. Aduh, apa dah aku buat ni? Ya Allah.
Boring.
Ya Allah. Woi. Bohong lah. Benda pula ni. Okey. Bodoh. Makin turun bawah dia lah shoot. Baru lagi dah bisa nak lama tu macam 2 tahun. Tadi buat aku check betul lama.
Punya singkat dia nanti aku ambil. Singkat macam mana aku cerita? Singkat dia aku ambil lah. Dia beli singkat baru tau.
Tak tahu ni. Kita bunyi singkat.
Habis dia nanti dia pakai singkat dia yang tu dah dia punya singkat tu dah penuh dia punya.
Masa je lah.
Dia punya masuk dalam ni. Terus singkat dia. Masalah
Ni
dia.
tak ada singkat ibu. Singkat dia masuk je lah dalam ni.
Aku rasa singkat dia pun dah penuh.
Tak, iPhone ni memang dah ada dalam ni ada singkat dah je.
Kan? Oh.
Singkat yang ibu masuk tu singkat untuk apa ni? Untuk contact number je. Dia boleh masukkan singkat dia dalam ni. Sebab iPhone dalam ni dah memang dah ada apa? Singkat baru. Dia panggil apa? SSD. Singkat tu dalam memang dah tanam dekat dalam phone. Singkat yang ibu punya tu singkat daripada iPhone lama ibu boleh masuk. Dia boleh masukkan yang singkat dah penuh dia masuk dalam tu.
Dia kata dia nak tukar dia punya besar.
Tak tahu berapa tu. Tapi tak tahu si kedai. Pali pun 400. Alah, dia allowance lah. Dia tak minta duit pun. Alah. Ini lah fikir duit. Mana boleh duit tu nak tu lah. Nak beli laptop.
Duit apa nak beli laptop?
Duit tu lah allowance tu. Allowance ni kan dia bagi 100 je. Yelah aku pula sampai 2 tahun. Beli laptop. Oh. 1-2 tahun. Oh, apa?
RM1
Haa.
lah. Bagus. Sampai kau habis belajar.
Iya, habis belajar. Lepas tu sambung belajar. Ada laptop lah.
Tahu lah laptop tu boleh belikan.
Ayo Yoko. Yoko.
Dia lagi. Beli iPad je nak. Senang.
Salah. Tak tekan. Tahu pula function laptop. Sem 1, sem 2 tak payah. Macam tahu sem 3 beli lah. Sem 3, sem 4 tu. Oh, dah apa aku buat ni?
Tak, tak. Kenapa kita suruh dia beli laptop nanti dia pandai guna laptop.
Itulah. Kalau tak nanti dia tak pandai.
Sebab
Tak baik.
sebab sekarang memang orang bukan kerja pakai tangan je, dia kena
Macam beli
pakai
macam
laptop
dia
juga.
tak apa dia pegang laptop dia. Membeli yang biasa dia tu. Orang belajar kan dia yang kecil kan. Biasa.
RM3,000 cukup lah.
RM1,000 lebih.
RM3,000 lah. Nanti RM3,000 lah. RM2,000 lebih tu nak RM3,000 juga. Harga naik sekarang RM1,000.
Kan?
Oh. Mungkin ke ramai beli laptop. Bila ramai beli laptop, so orang yang nak buat laptop tu sakit.
Harga naik ah.
Tu bila benda laptop tu sikit, harga naik.
Dia tak boleh dia nak pakai begitu.
Pakai je lah. Tak apa. Pakai handphone. Tapi susah lah buat kerja. Jangan buat. Pakai effort lah. Effort macam pakai handphone bapak lah. Macam ancai.
Kenapa dia nak buat dalam tu?
Dia beli
Menyusahkan.
laptop.
Kasih RM3,000 pandai ya. Handphone sekarang handphone RM2,000 lebih tu dah mahal lah. Lepas tu, nasib baik kita beli laptop tu kan. Sebelum tu. Sebelum COVID.
Nak beli kat mana dek laptop dek?
Ya, kat mall ke. Kat mall ke.
Dia versi pun tak cocok lagi. Bodoh.
RM3,000 cukup dah.
Dia nak keluar memang sama.
Tak kan, kat suruh dia pergi. Untuk beli je.
Mana story questnya?
Pergi dengan ni kau punya dia lah.
Bodoh. Mana?
Nak masuk kan, kena scan tu.
Tak boleh lah dek kau.
Aku nak boleh. Aku tak boleh. Aku kena duduk rumah juga. Ayo keluar.
Tak boleh.
Kena
Melepak.
masa dia kena scan kalau dia tak tu bagi.
Dia tak kasih masuk. Jasa tu dos pun boleh.
Tapi kalau ialah acacan macam itu, depan dia nanti.
Huh?
You must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Your reputation precedes you.
Takut macam security. Sekarang kalau mall kan dia akan jumpa security depan-depan. Kalau kedai.
Security dia jaga.
Kalau kedai tak.
I'll be straight with you.
Kalau kena cek kedai ya.
Normally, we're stationed here because of all the ronin.
All right.
Kedai laptop.
Tak apa. Alah, bukan beli sekarang. Aman lagi.
Dia online.
Cakap aku beli online. Hello.
Rosak nanti.
Rosak gitu beli.
Illusion shattered.
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course. But still, your abilities are admirable. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kutoku, acting captain of Swordfish 2. This is Yoshihisa, a fellow veteran of the team. I now formally cede the position of captain to you. Swordfish 2 awaits your orders.
There are 2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area
Eh,
is
dah
now
bin.
secure. Their
Dah bin.
only remaining stronghold is located at the shallows on the east
Story
side
dia
of the
lama
island.
story dia.
That said, the ones over there are tougher, and there's more of them.
Yeah.
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. We can't let these guys mess up things at the rear.
Jaya tak pergi kasih.
Cover ni memang kasih. Tapi masalahnya cover ni kasih laptop macam laptop. Laptop. Laptop gambar busy dah ada bagi. Laptop apa yang laptop orang dah guna. Laptop baru.
Member aku pun nak bal.
Dia dapat laptop yang jenis apa yang
Aku kan itu kan bayar kau dia kan dapat tu apa Ayaka. Saya nampak dia dapat Ayaka dia nak kumpul waifu. Kepala otak dia.
Ayah cakap macam bau petengis tadai. Dia jual expired ni kata. Bau dia tak sedap.
Itulah aku cakap top up je lah kalau nak kumpul kan.
Dua-dua.
Ya ular Ada ular Belut ular.
Yang macam ayah punya tak ada.
Dekat laut. Balik ke? Dia balik lah. Belum pulang tu. Apa ni? Apa ni? Apa ni? Apa ni? Okay. Mommy day. Alah kejap je. Kat tempat tu sekejap je.
But a momentary distraction.
Tak sampai sehari je kalau boleh 80 level. Malah aku buat berapa jam je. Dah 3 jam. Macam tu lah. Kali Yola kan. Boleh speedrun baik. Buat yang tu tu. Apa missionnya story yang tu lah. Lawan boss.
That's not even all of them. They have 2 more
Tu
camps
kutip.
nearby.
Kutip semua. Cuma weapon je lah masalah. Kau tak ada lagi weapon spear kan.
But Captain, that would put you in great
Mommy
danger.
day. Oh jangan. Tak. Sus. Kalau ball attack dia rendah tak sakit tu.
If we spread our troops too thin,
Dia macam Xiao lah. Kalau aku Xiao pakai attack aku rendah macam tak sakit siap. Taklah sakit ingat. Kena attack kau kena tinggi lah. Paling-paling 1000 lebih.
rendezvous with you on completion.
Attack
Vanilla sedap pula. Dia strawberry sedap.
Kita 1008 okey lah. Attack nanti ada lah rasa dia punya damage.
Macam bau. Macam bau apa? Macam bau ketiak. Bau macam gitu Bau dia tapi aku beli yang itu sedap pula bau. Vanilla.
Boleh 140 lah. Kalau kan jenis nak buat, jenis nak jadi balik support, baiklah. Yang penting energy recharge kau 200 lah. Ini aku tengah fikir nak dapat artifact sedap-sedap Apa? Kuatkan mic. Bukan tak dengar. Ya tu. Energy recharge kan.
There is no escape. Teamwork is strength.
Aku punya paling-paling pun damage buff pun 40k.
Shine down.
Aku kena combo lah. Nampak main combo. Orang kata macam ada stat. Kalau 4p tu, ui, sedap baik. Tu
You didn't get hurt, did you? Cool. Paimon wonders how everything is
lemon
going
pun
with Toku and
sedap
Yusuke.
lah boleh lah.
Should we go over and check on them?
Tak ada.
Captain! Captain, the other 2 camps part of Watatsumi Island is now secure.
Great! Solved the rodent problem and got everyone to look up to us, too. But what's next? Let's go back and check with Kokumi.
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku wouldn't let us at them until now.
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team first. Got it?
Oh, come on. You were just being a coward.
These guys, honestly. Forget them. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Nama satu lah maksud kau.
Oh, Hydro punya cube. Lupa pula yang baru. Tak ada dekat map. Baru start.
Ingat tak boleh macam 100,000 senang tak.
Anak-anak ibu nak banyak.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly?
Kokomi. Siapa siap nak Kokomi? Macam tak tahu? Kau tak tahu.
For the team. But with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk in the park.
Macam Barbara macam Mona.
I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Watatsumi Island?
Cuba buat macam mana
Good. Now we just
macam
need to make sure
attack air dia gempak sikit lah macam bom meletup sini letup sana lah.
I believe a rewarding merit. So you will be compensated for your hard work. I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun's navy. He expressed the desire to be on the front line.
Buat macam Kadita
so I
kan.
honored his wishes. Now, speaking of assignments, I have a special mission I'd like to give you.
Macam bau ketiak entah apa.
Special mission?
Hati back dia weh.
In between Watatsumi Island and Tarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supplies. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason. Stranger still, the Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to task you with getting to the bottom of this. It's not urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest you take a few days to familiarize yourselves with the army, and also with Watatsumi Island. When Teppei returns, you can catch up with him, then pick a day when the weather's good to set sail for the islands.
Is Teppei really gonna be okay?
Tepe. Makanan tepe apa? Tempe. Tepe sama. Tiba.
So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting along okay with everyone? Well, you're in luck, because this season veterans got a few leadership tips for you. Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra mile. It's also important to maintain strict discipline at all times, and finally...
Kau nak tanya macam mana diorang cari duit Macam Claire Kokomi. Dia kan tak ada bandar sendiri. Dia ada tempat sendiri lah. Macam mana dia buat duit lah? Beli makanan dia. Sebab dia kata kan Iduzuma kan ruler dia kan tu Bal.
That's right. I'm learning military management on the job now. Just like you. You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I've officially been made the captain of my very own Special Operations Unit. It's a brand new unit, Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production. Let's go collect them together once they're ready. I can't wait to put them on. We're really gonna look the part. Everything's going great. Our mystery sponsor supplies have really helped turn things around.
Will Paimon get a uniform too?
Of course. You're a recognized member of the Watatsumi Island Resistance.
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, I better go. See you again soon. You better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going, I'll overtake you if you're not careful.
Ha! In your dreams, mister!
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
Paimon's so surprised that Teppei's been made a platoon captain. He must have been working super hard. Let's take a break, then go check out these Archon War ruins.
Archon War. Kenapa Zhongli tak ada? Zhongli pergi ni. Ni ada Zuma. Minta Taylor. Atau dengan cerita. Vendi pula main muzik. Ni bal memerintah. Tak relax. Memerintah. Tak dengar cakap dia ah. Bah, mati kau. You dead. Tenang. Terbunuh terus. Tak ada pula kasihan dia, shoot. Kau nak hidup ikut cara dia, walaupun tak ada. Itulah bal. Alah, dia jadi macam tu sebab tahu. Sebab apa aku tahu. Sebab broken dia. Jadi single. Member semua dah tak ada. Member semua dah tak ada. Tinggal dia seorang. Single. Single lah.
This should be the place. But Sangonomiya was right. Doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on.
Rotate.
Let's see what we can find.
Shit, macam mana?
These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
Sama. Alah, kau tengok batu tu kan, ada benda macam putih tu kan. Alah, dia mana pandai lah. Aku dulu malah aku main rotate je. Atas aku tengok. Wow lah. Malah nak tengok kan. Dah ni buat apa dia? Puzzle ni macam mana? Oh shit. Ya, elektro macam mana puzzle ni? Kanan ke kiri tu? Puzzle gula elektro element ni. Kalau aku attack sini, dia mati.
Illusion shattered.
Ya, story lah. Saya tengok live aku. Ayah pula kecil tu. Oh, dia jauh cepat. Aduh, malah pula dah tukar. Wah, meeting.
Behold, the Princess in der Verurteilung.
Tembak okay.
Oh, into... You're in for a little shock.
Yikes! A huge large room! Was it drawn out by the electro...
Aduh, baru nak tukar karakter tak apa lah. Bentar lah.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
Get out of my way!
I'm fine. Not scared.
Malah
Life goes
mati aku je siau.
I didn't feel that.
Torn to oblivion.
Pavilion.
Glad that's over. As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge Thunderhelm Lodge girl doing here in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. Also, the atmosphere here gives Paimon the creeps. Anyway, the good
Aku
thing
nak
is that
kujo
it's over.
Sarah.
We should probably get going. Huh? Pepe, what are you doing here?
This is a surprise.
Menangis aku.
Didn't know you
Si
were
tu.
interested in
si,
here.
si satu bala.
I just got back from
Menangis
delivering
aku.
some supplies and online. Figured I'd stop by and
Menangis,
provide
oops.
directs in this area on the way back.
Skip ya si dua.
You alright there, buddy?
Ah.
You're looking slightly the worse for wear.
I'm fine. It's
Ah,
nothing.
Muhammad nak bal
I
tapi
must have caught a
kenapa
cold
dia
a
beri
couple
saya
of days
kah?
ago while I was out at sea.
Dia pakai
On my
ayah kau.
request, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so
Yelah tu.
thought I'd come and take a look.
Ni kalau tak pakai
If there'd been some real
macam aku
danger,
lah,
I'd get the
bedo.
chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys.
Betul
Guess I came
betul
here
lah.
for nothing.
Aku tak tahu tu kepala otak aku time tu buat apa. Apa aku fikir pun tak tahu. Oh, aku tahu YouTube aku tengok kat domain orang pakai. Uish,
Now
macam
that you
best je.
mention there is something a little off about it.
Lawak.
It could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orabashi? Who's that?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Oh god.
It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Menkanomiya up to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slash? Wow, that's pretty incredible!
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle.
Ya Archon War. Masa Archon War ada tak Zonli? Mesti ada Zonli.
Since Orobashi's death, there has always been
Peperangan.
some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. We only rose up to fight
Cryo
against the
Archon
vision
orang
of decree.
kata Cryo Archon ni.
When Orobashi
Fatui,
attacked
Fatui punya
civilization,
ketua.
the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt decree,
Tak
it's time for
Tristau.
someone to stand up
Okay,
and
tak
stop the
Tristau tu
Shogun.
siapa? Cryo.
All right, I'm heading
Cryo
back.
Archon.
I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so I think I'm gonna take a quick breather, and it's on to my next
Jauh tu.
assignment.
Maksud tu last.
You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible.
Last.
Don't stay here longer than you need to.
Last.
Being around the
Lepas
Tatarigami
tu
too long
baru
to your
tahu
health.
pasal dance slave benda lah yang mamat tu. Pasal tahu cari adik dia ke lawan unknown god tu ke. Tak tahu lah. Daripada future.
Don't worry about me.
Kalau unknown god tu keluar kan. Aku wish dulu. Dah lah baca Kiana. Hey. Geram.
He's already dealing with Shogunate samurai. Paimon can hardly believe it.
Kiana.
Let's report back to Kokomi.
Lawa. Biasalah game sama company. Company sama. Kau Mihoyo. Tak jauh beza pun kita dia buat. Tak, asal Horizon dia buat alloy macam budak Buatlah tinggi. Macam tinggi macam Ningguang apa Gina ni kek tebal dia. Dia dah besar tu. Ini tinggi macam Barbara. Oh, macam dia kecil. Aloy kan dah besar.
What happened?
Dah adore.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokumi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for questioning and found out they privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types
nama Goro
opposed to
ni
the Division
cerita
Hub decree.
One Punch Man.
They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting hold of them.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Well, most of the officers refused to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Do you know something about this?
It's Fatui delusion.
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this?
There's
no time. Right now we need to inform the whole army to
Ui,
cease
Fatui
using the
sponsor
delusions
dia orang
immediately. All soldiers who have shown
Fatui
symptoms are to
jahat
be
lah.
taken for treatment.
Dah rembat tu.
I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms, no, surely he can't have. Let's go check on him.
Ya Allah. Tepe.
Oh. Guys.
Asal
What are you doing here?
tepe dah tua.
Just a moment. Let me get It's weird. Oh, right. Yeah. I haven't had time to give you the full details. Well, I made a lot of great contributions to the war effort lately. Fighting the Shogun's army at sea and taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself. Rescuing my
Keempat
comrades
sekarang.
from an ambush.
Macam Akatsuki tu. Dia pakai topi tu. Wah.
Stronger I am, the more I can do for the resistance. Wait a sec. It wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. I met these mysterious people. Said they were with our supporters. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will to become stronger, his secret weapon will answer my call. It's just like a vision, isn't it? Of course, I've never used a vision, so I wouldn't know the difference. Delusion. Oh God. Doesn't sound very good. So, what's the difference between a delusion and a vision? Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of unknown origins would come with its risks. I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this strange sense of dread. At first, I find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. didn't think anything of it. But today I got back and suddenly my vision was going blurry. This is a real shame. There I was, thinking I was catching up with you. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods after all. Hey, would you do something for me? When our uniforms are ready, grab mine for me. Bring it back here, and we can change together. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. As soon as I've rested up, I'll be right as rain. Right as rain, I thought. As soon as I've...
Tepe. Hey, where are you going? Hey!
Delusion.
How's Tepe's condition? I have put out the order to cease all delusions. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly, less fortunate.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital. Keep using them.
Okay, I'll leave you to deal with the situation. I have to get to the front line. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, it could well undo everything we have achieved so far. What are your thoughts? No, it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders. To organize an operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resources. They can't have done it without local support. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. But it's sure to be heavily guarded. It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops with you.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusions. The Fatui are sure to take notice. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. Let me think. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route to ensure the supply of raw materials. Not many places meet these criteria, and if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is likely to be the cliffs, near the ocean at the southwest of Yashiori Island. I'm not going to stop you, but please, be careful. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
Itu mau bantai apa Fatui ni? Tak ada ita, nak bantai apa Fatui tu? Dah ada lawan, belum main. Yo, malah. Jauh siap. Mana? Di sini. Elevator ski, elevator push, elevator attack, KOP push. Wait, what the hell? Mau gaduh kah? Elevator way, you fight. Fight.
Useless. Lament. Tear. Worthless. Finally, some quiet.
Okay.
So, is this what delusions are made from?
Delusion.
Now, where have we seen that? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito? So the Kanji Commission are...
Inazuma shines eternal.
Mana dia? Babi metal teleport.
Shine down.
Okay, anjay.
Let's light it up.
Opening box of a dead matrix.
Disappear. Tear. Worthless. The day.
Woi, mati. Hai, nak rahat dia lah. Hai, banyak kali ni teleport. Telah.
It looks dangerous. We'd better watch our step or we might get hit.
Ah, mantap. Aduh, jatuh pula. Oh.
Life goes on.
Ada. Ah. Oh. Mana Fatui pantai. Yoko Yoko.
Illusion shattered.
Go.
escape. Let's light it up.
Life goes on.
Shine down.
Now this idiot must have a death wish.
Don't be intimidated. Boy Harbinger will be here soon.
Okay, faster.
I'm going in. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered. Useless. There is no escape. Out of my sight. Boring. This body belongs to ice and snow.
You actually managed to find this
Eh,
place.
skirmish.
Congratulations.
Ah, kagak kuat sangat ya.
Barely 2 words in, and you already look like you want me dead. Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. You've changed. You're getting weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world, trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity.
Oh, for 2 years,
With a little
start
effort,
Vision Hunt
we were
decree.
able to break them down from within.
Oh.
Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
Hey, calm down! No!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
Oh, Yumiko tolong ya. Aum. Ada tiba-tiba menggoda. Jadi stepmom besok. Aish, apalah aku ni.
Repeat after me. 3, 2,
1.
1, 2, 3.
Mama.
Come on.
Ah.
Okay, that's positive. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Macam nak check
I
weh.
ask you about something.
Satu cek gigi apa tak?
So differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other shrine maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me? Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed,
Asal?
I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleagues' behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well,
Suka lari tu bos tu.
that's Ungonami.
Aku geram.
She really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person. But alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me. You've met her, right? I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet.
Oh.
And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all
Raiden Shogun ni dalam pedang tu.
That place that she carved open with her sword.
The plane of Euthymia.
Dalam tu itulah Raiden Shogun sebenar.
A place that typically only
Ya,
allows
luar
her
tu
existence.
puppet.
She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by
Apa macam tu dia punya macam like clone lah. Clone dia lah yang kat luar dunia ni. Tu dia punya clone dia. Bukan diri dia sebenar. Macam fake.
You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him.
Yumi kau bukan nama Morax.
Surprising decision by Liu as Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhang Li was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room.
Macam Bali macam macam duduk dalam bilik lah. Macam merajuk macam tu lah. Macam budak tak nak keluar daripada dunia. Dia macam tak nak keluar. Tak nak tunjukkan diri dia kat dunia real world lah. Duduk dalam ni. Tak perap. Aku tak tahu apa. Sad girl. Broken tu. Tengah broken.
So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the Queen of Euphemia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the vision hunting decree? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits. Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of Euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing. That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this.
Kau punya gem ada berapa?
To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
Wait, you're leaving?
Okay.
Anti-Raiden Shogun
try
plan.
fit.
I've prepared a special program. Just
Boleh lah. Try fit tu 20 kan. At least kau kena kumpul je. Kalau kau dapat ni Raiden Shogun kan. Tak tahulah benda 50-50 ke tak tahu lepas tu. Tak dah 2.3 macam tu lah. Eh 2.3 2.2 tu kan. Tu lah. Ni pun sebulan Tengok banner dia 19 hari lama juga 20 hari. Cantiknya. Cantiknya bang.
Gonna do it here? And what's this mechanism for?
think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. Unless, of course, her skills have declined. It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter strategy. That should be a big help, don't you think?
Good.
The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once, I presume this should be more than you can handle.
What the?
Shine down.
Apa benda ni? Test apa ya? Oh, test untuk avoid. Alah, easy je bodoh. Ha, cepat, attack aku. Ha. Weh, aduh, besar gila belatan dia. Satu dia slash. Ha, memang kena lah. Ha, elok. Ha. Tengah macam bayangkan lawan je. Whoa, what is this? Whoa. Oh, dia apa? Oh. Fail. Okay. Alah. Lari gigi, lari. Kena lagi. Oh. Faster fuck boy. Bodoh kali. Pada otak. Kena. Kena lagi 4 kali. Alah. Finish apa ni? Finish. Apa ni? Kena fail. Sekejap Bukan dilak. Diluk. Seram. Timing bodoh. Mancing? Boleh mancing ke? Dia boleh mancing. Yang last tu macam mana? Yang last tu macam ada 3 benda ala tu kan, elektro tu. Yang last sekali kau buat apa? Aku yang pertama ni tak habis-habis. Masih fail je. Ayolah. Wow, masa film.
Life goes on.
YouTube ya. Oh, okay. Faham. Jangan cukan. Lah, boleh.
What a workout!
Is that it?
So how come you know so much about the riding Shogun?
Sebab dia kawan dia.
You mean me?
Sebab kau kawan dia.
Perhaps it's because I'm the Electro Archon's servant.
Oh,
Like Devalin is to Barbados?
the servant dia.
Never would have guessed.
Kat bawahan dia lah. Patutlah dia kenal
It
tau.
sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form. In your dreams. More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. But I don't think that's the same thing as complete stasis. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of Euthymia. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least. Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on track, regardless of the cost.
Apa jadi dekat bal nanti last?
If stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of Euthymia is her idea of eternity, then my duty
Apa jadi dia sedar perbuatan dia tu salah. Tak eh.
Nico, you sound like a
Habis
really
tu apa?
great friend.
Kena ikut kita adventure.
Could you possibly spare the sentimentality for the time being? Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for anti-Raiden Shogun training phase 2.
There's a part 2?
There's a part 2? Ada part 2? Oh, part 2. Kedua macam mana pula? Oh, defeat lah. Easy je. Collab je. Collab.
Get out of my way.
Bodoh lah. Sakit juga elektro.
Evil conquering.
Hai.
Worthless. Worthless. Wheel of life. We're finally done. How did we do?
You
Easy.
did quite admirably. I could see your determination and your hard work.
Aduh. Banyak siap kerja. Fizik ada, elektrik ada.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden Shogun now?
How do I put this? You're no match for her at all.
Bodoh tu lah.
Wait, what? So all of this is a complete waste of time?
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. You don't think I'd leave you with no chance to win at all, do
Aje,
you?
dia nak bagi kerja banyak nak buat kita faham sebenarnya.
Traveler, what do you
Betul-betul
think
nak
of
kita
the
faham.
Resistance Army's chances?
Faham.
You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle, but when they face the Raiden Shogun herself, considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the statue, they're ultimately quite helpless.
You don't have to be so blunt. The Traveler's the captain of Swordfish too, you know.
I don't mean to belittle them. On the contrary. It is precisely because of their helplessness, because their visions have been taken from them, that their will is all the more precious. In short, if everything goes according to plan, they may yet prove to be helpful. Oh, goodness, is that the time? I have another guest to receive today. We can talk more back at the Grand Narukami Shrine.
All of a sudden, you're entertaining guests? Hyman's really struggling to understand how you work.
Okay, sampai sini saja. Okay, makan. Macam mana tutup broadcast lah. Okay, dah. Setting. Start sharing broadcast, hai.